So again, the idea here is, once I have a sense he's stopped, he's not aggressing forward in terms of just, biting into the crate, pushing, trying to push through the door. When I start to have, once I have that type of recognition here, because even here, I just did a little vibration there, just a little bit. So what I'll do is I'll kind of preempt a little bit now, just to get him, because I want to create kind of a space in the front of that door a little bit, so that, because what'll happen here too, it's interesting with transition with dogs, is that they'll start going back, once they understand or really recognize that someone's starting to take control, they'll start to go right back in the crate at first, okay? You'll see them, first there's, initially, like with Oliver, there's forwardness, trying to break out of the crate, teeth into the crate, barking, expressing, but again, start to clean some of that up with the remote collar initially. But once I get him out and then directly start to interact with him, then what's to start to happen, you'll see, is he'll start to go back in the crate, okay? He's like, almost like saying, I don't even want to come out, okay? I don't want to come out of the crate because he recognizes, just like a selfish child, that everything's starting to change. But then, a few more days into the process, what you see a dog do is they start to release more control, more stress starts to come off of them. They start to edge forward in the crate, start to center more, but the forwardness is based on a follower, okay, not on control. And so you can actually, if you pay attention to even the dog's reactions by way of a crate, when you're combined with the actual process itself, there's information you'll actually see change happening even through what the dog is doing inside the crate, okay? Very interesting. By here, okay, Oliver's more in just starting to recognize, okay, that I'm taking control, and he's at basically a not liking this stage right now, okay? And this is the initial parent contact stage. But I'm just, like I said, there's no rush for me, because what I do here is, again, I'm not going to rush to get him out. See, that's the paw, so it just vibrated right there, a little bit of vibration. As soon as that paw came up, what we're just seeing here, you're seeing this is just the 20 minutes into it. I mean, he just showed up. And so I haven't even got him out to work with him directly yet. His owner helped to get him into the crate, and he just really flattened out. I mean, a lot of bribery involved in the past with Oliver, trying to bribe. Same things, pop, see, just vibrate right there. So even as I'm talking, so what I'm doing is I'm speaking a language to him. That paw comes up means the mind is moving forward. Okay, that's a kind of overt, clue. Okay. Other things. So I'm picking on. Now here, for example, I can give him a little bit of vibration, right? See, it's a little bit right there, just to help to, again, start to kind of layer that up just a bit. But what I want to do is the same thing when using a remote collar. You always want it to make sense to a dog, okay? You don't want to be doing, like right now, I'm not doing anything, so I'm going to pick certain moments that are more obvious, or if his body is moving forward a certain way, and I can pick those moments out as obvious moments to me, because eventually, so right there's an obvious moment, barking. So again, vibrating him for that. I'll vibrate him again right now, because I know his mind's on the edge. So some of this too can be considered almost like a de-stressing too, like a de-stressing exercise. So again, I'll be doing this here for a few more minutes, and you'll get to see me handling him directly here very shortly.